Sometimes you're not invited to climb the stairs. You're asked to build them, and then walk away. According to one mysterious document that surfaced online, Jennifer Lopez may have received that message back in 2005. A message she tried to silence. But now, as Diddy faces mounting legal scrutiny, that silence is breaking. And while much of what you're about to hear is unconfirmed and based on speculation, it's being talked about everywhere. And it's changing how people view the entertainment industry. According to online leaks, on the 28th day of courtroom proceedings, a white envelope was allegedly handed to the judge. No press coverage, no statement. The sender's name? Jennifer Lopez. The first sentence inside the document reportedly read, "I was never invited upstairs. I was asked to build the stairs." If true, it may have been the first quiet rebellion against a system few dared question. Unverified sources claim that in the summer of 2005, Lopez launched a dance intensive for underprivileged young girls. No branding, no sponsors, no men allowed. She allegedly funded it out of pocket. Some say it was a quiet act of defiance. Others believe she had already seen too much. According to speculative reports, by the second week of the program, representatives from a major label showed interest. They offered sponsorship. But Lopez reportedly declined, sensing something off. She didn't want cameras, contracts, or corporate eyes near the girls. She wanted them safe. Soon after, whispers began. Some girls were mysteriously being added to casting lists, despite never applying. Lopez allegedly started noticing subtle surveillance, like someone was keeping tabs. Whether this was paranoia or protection is still unclear. Then came what sources describe as a formal offer. Not a partnership, but a plan. Jennifer reportedly refused again. And shortly after, her deals started disappearing. Brand campaigns vanished. Collaboration emails went unanswered. No public fallout, just silence. Even her longtime choreographer, someone she'd worked with since In Living Color, suddenly stopped showing up. Rumors suggest he signed an NDA with companies linked to Combs Enterprises. Shortly after, an anonymous envelope arrived. Inside, a note allegedly read, "You don't have to speak loud." Years passed. Then, in 2022, Lopez reportedly stumbled on an old email buried in a forgotten inbox. Subject line, "You did the right thing." It contained a single line. 3 girls got the invite. 1 no longer dances. The email was traced, according to unofficial reports, to a now-deleted domain linked to a Combs Enterprises consultant. At this point, Lopez, without lawyers or media, is said to have handwritten a personal statement. Inside the new envelope, she allegedly included a 2005 sponsorship offer, a list of girls from the program, the anonymous notes, and a letter she wrote back then, but never sent. The court, according to online sources, accepted it as evidence. And in the final lines of that alleged statement, Lopez writes, "I wasn't part of the rituals. I didn't see what they did, but I was asked to be the door, and I chose to be the wall." That quote is still unconfirmed, but it sparked thousands of people to finally say, maybe we should have been listening all along. Important disclaimer. The events in this video are based on online speculation, anonymous claims, and unofficial leaks. They have not been verified by any legal authority or mainstream media outlet. We are not presenting this story as fact, but sharing what's being discussed publicly and inviting you to form your own opinion. And maybe that's what makes this even more chilling. It's not what was said. It's what was buried. And who may have paid the price for staying quiet. This video contains speculative material for storytelling and commentary purposes. All content is framed as rumor or interpretation. No part of this video should be considered a factual accusation or legal assertion.